get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying, I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA.
Still screaming free to find they coming home now. All this up on my, I got up now. How you real, you can't even walk through your hometown. I'm barely home now, on the road now. All in the MIA, all like the. Boy, you get no love, you get. Stand 10 toes down, my go down. Rats can't fold down, my your dough down. We ain't gon' put on the fourth down. We on the hunt, we want more now. Real from the jump, we on now. We're no more going broke now. Might do a show in your town. Wait till I bring that. I'm on no road bounce.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins all up in my face. I don't go nowhere without my brothers. That's my gang. And all up in my space, just getting in the way. I got like 30 on my fingers. What more can I say? And I got 30 on my fingers. What more can I say? Please, on the block that from deep like KB. Every night they, but please don't call them shady. I got too much on a fight, so please don't try to me. I got too much on a fight, so please don't try to me. I got a for the look, already got good. I got a team full of.
Good evening. Opening tip taken in by the Raptors, and we're underway in Toronto. Leonard. His first effort off the mark. Lonzo with it. He'll run the offense.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Pascal Siakam, strong finish.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Pelicans have the basketball. Ball to Holiday. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Lowry into the front court. 2-point advantage. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
Holiday controls the basketball, trailing by 4. To Ball. Driving right to the basket. My goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Don't, just disrespectful.
Lowry. Jay, what do you make of the pressure on this franchise? Our whole country is watching.
Pressure makes diamonds, my friend. So if you're your jury, you're throwing everything at the wall and you're seeing what sticks. Because the goal is to win now. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, but right now.
Ball with the basketball. Down 4. Holiday to Ball.
Watch that cutter.
Kyle Lowry sends it away. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. Ball. Can't connect. To Lowry. Over and back.
For Toronto.
Pascal Siakam with a piece.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Leonard. 4-3. Offensive rebound to Lowry. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Lowry. To Leonard. Lowry to Leonard. Here's a chance from long range. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good. Ball brings the rock up court to Holiday. Knocked loose. Dives for it. Not afraid to mix it up. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Yet to hit one tonight. No good. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Pelicans. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Lowry to Leonard. Lowry to Leonard. To Lowry. Leonard. Message received. Well defended. And a nice finish at the rim.
Pick that chin up. This is a game of runs. They were on one. Now you might be on one.
Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Knocks down the second free throw. Off the mark. 2 for 3 on this trip. To Favors. Slam dunk. Derek Favors.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Fred VanVleet to Leonard. Fires the 3. Okafor with the rebound. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Oh, he missed them both. To VanVleet. Gasol. For the Raptors right now, it's twofold. Not just winning with Kawhi, but trying to keep Kawhi.
I think Toronto has to look at this as a one-year lease. You have to get as much out of Kawhi as you can. The goal is to win a championship, and the goal is to win one now.
To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Leonard to Lowry. To Gasol. 5 to shoot for Toronto. Leonard. And his woes from deep continue. It's no good again. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Favors. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Here comes the screen. 5 to shoot for Toronto. Leonard. Jay, he missed his first 5 shots, but he finally gets one to go down from 3.
0 for 5 means absolutely nothing to me. If you make your next 10 shots, you'll finish the game 10 of 15. That'll probably get you $150 million.
And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Time to shuffle things up.
Subbing in for Toronto, number 3, OG Anunoby.
To Josh Hart. That pass taken away by Toronto. To Gasol. Marc Gasol, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Holiday in possession. 5-point game. The rebound comes down to Toronto. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. Looking to make something happen. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Hart. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Free throw is good to finish off the 3-point play. That slices the lead down to 4. Pascal Siakam to Jeremy Lin. Valued practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Gasol rejects it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Goes to the left side. Redick. Not done yet. Pascal Siakam pins it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
New Orleans going to take it up. Hart to Redick. And a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. From long range. Cleared by Ibaka. Pascal Siakam. To Ibaka. Pascal Siakam. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't get the bounce. To Josh Hart. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
It's Pelicans ball. Hart to Redick. Here comes the screen. Hart. From the painted area, won't go down. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Pascal Siakam. Deep left corner. They work it down to Gasol. Shot from in close. No good.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
2 minutes left in the first quarter.
And finishes strong. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Gasol. Gets it in the left corner. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Serge Ibaka snatching it out of the air.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Subbing in for the Pelicans, number 50.
Pascal Siakam swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Toronto with the basketball. Powell to Lynn. Down low Gasol. Marc Gasol. 3 for 4. Good start.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
To Josh Hart. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Has a chance with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Lynn with it. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. For 3, Jeremy Lin forcing that one there. Well defended. Hart to Favors. Short jumper won't fall.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
First quarter in the books. The Raptors in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. New Orleans has it. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
To Gasol. He throws it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Great dish to set it up. And counted at the rim.
This game is so mental. Trust me, some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
To Powell. Gasol. Lets it fly from long range. For 3. Won't go down. To Powell. Short jumper off the mark.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
That is great vision to set it up. Ah, you've got to get that one to go. Powell to Gasol. Marc Gasol. He's now 5 for 6.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Turns and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Powell. Nothing going here on that drive. To Ibaka. Powell. Here's a chance from long range. Another chance. Fires the three. Not done yet. Around the perimeter. From long range. Off the iron. No good. And look out.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. He shoots. Oh, off the mark.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
To Powell. Going to launch beyond the arc. Cleans the offensive glass. To Powell. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot for Norman Powell. No good. New Orleans will take it up. To Redick. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. To Powell. Gasol. To Powell. Beyond the arc for three. That no good. Off the mark. Gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there. Lets it fly.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
Now the Raptors going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Ibaka to Lowry. Fires the three. Well defended. That'll get out off the Raptors. Holiday. No good and no foul. To Lowry. For three, he was all over him. And he knocks it down, Jay.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Lowry into the front court. Leads 4. To Powell. Ibaka. Lowry. Now that's a contest. Redick with it. He'll run the offense. Shot won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Redick with it. Down 4. Has a look. J.J. Redick. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Lowry. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. goes down. Well done.
Yes, sir.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Holiday to Redick. Lets it fly from long range. Can't connect. It's no good. Leonard. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Holiday controls the basketball. Down 2. Down low to fake. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Nothing going here on that drive. Curling inside. And the finish at the rim.
Play shoot, boy.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Whistle stops play. Timeout New Orleans as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 2, Lonzo Ball.
Ball to Redick. 4-3. That's playing with fire. J.J. Redick wide open. Good luck.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Lonzo Ball with the rock. To Redick. Here's a chance from long range. Not that time. He missed it. Lowry with it. Leads 1. And the finish. Slam dunk.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Holiday to the basket, but his shot stays out. Lowry into the front court. Up by 3. Pascal Siakam to Lowry. Fires the 3. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Trying to cash in. Wide open look. Won't go. Fred VanVleet to Lowry. From long range. Missed it. Leonard to Gasol. Lowry. Another chance to VanVleet. Good. Off a spin.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Pelicans basketball. To Redick. Marc Gasol with the block. Sent it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Entering the game for New Orleans, number 14, Brandon Ingram.
Ball. Marc Gasol tips it. 4th this contest. Holiday.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Leonard. Has a chance. It's no good. Great defense.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
And finishes strong.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
To Leonard. Goes to the right side. Goes to the left side. Kawhi Leonard. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Marc Gasol sends it away. Ooh, 5 now. Looking to push. Pelicans have the basketball to Ball. Serge Ibaka able to recover with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Kawhi Leonard in his own world. Nobody near him. He sinks it for 3.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Ball into the front court. 5-point game. To Redick. Knocks it down from mid-range.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Gasol. Deep left corner. To Gasol. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 17, Jeremy Lin. Stepping in for New Orleans.
Ball to Holiday. Taken by the Raptors.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Slam dunk.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Short jumper stays out. To Gasol. Leonard. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Ball with it up top. His guys can hold for the final shot.
Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Oh, he's denied. Offensive board. Pascal Siakam. Huge block. First half comes to an end. The Raptors have the lead.
The Raptors have themselves a narrow lead. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scores for the Toronto Raptors. The Pelicans are within striking distance at the half. I love the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impressed me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. Bench points.
The NBA season is long, and these days, starters take rest days. And that's why it's so important to have bench players that can be productive like we're seeing here today.
Player of the half.
Marc Gasol tallied a lot of blocks in the first half and really made his presence known on the defensive end. I bet we end up seeing the opposition get even more timid around him.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Holiday in possession. The margin standing now at 7. To ball. Going to launch beyond the arc. No good. To Gasol. Leonard. Lowry to Leonard. Lowry. Jay, you had to figure sooner or later one of those threes was going to go down.
I don't know. I'm a little bit beside myself that they kept shooting the ball at that clip. I mean, when you miss that many shots in a row, you usually try to get to the rim, see the ball go in, then go inside out. But obviously, that's not the case.
Pascal Siakam sends it away. Fred VanVleet to Leonard. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That won't go. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
New Orleans going to take it up. To ball. Has a look. And 2 points to the board.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
Lowry, they have to keep him in their grasp.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Marc Gasol with a piece. Incredible. 6 tonight. Fred VanVleet to Gasol. Over to the right side. Pascal Siakam. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show because that's what you're watching right now.
Holiday controls the basketball. Down by 15. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Lowry to VanVleet. Lowry to VanVleet. Lowry buries it on the catch and shoot.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
Lonzo with it. Down a bundle. Gasol. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday. Fred VanVleet to Gasol. Throws it down.
I'm laughing because when you look at Marc Gasol, he's not the fastest big guy in the game. He's not the smoothest, nor is he the best shooter. But you know what he is? He's prepared and he's experienced. That's why you can get your 17 to 18 to 19 points per night or more, and you get a tough low post presence.
Slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Lowry to Leonard. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Holiday in possession. His guys down big. Trying to cash in. Shot by Holiday, no good. Leonard to Van Vliet. Beyond the arc for 3. Van Vliet denied. Have to like the defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Lowry. Leonard shot won't go down. To Ball. The drive right to the basket. Drew Holiday not looking pretty. 3 for 10.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Fires the 3. Textbook defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Across the timeline, it's Lowry. His guys holding the big lead. Pascal Siakam to Van Vliet. For 3. Cleaning the offensive glass. Pascal Siakam to Van Vliet. Fine to shoot for Toronto. Gets to the basket and scores.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Ball with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Marc Gasol rejects it. 8 now.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Lets it fly from long range. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good. Nothing going here on that drive. To Van Vliet. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. 4-3. Working hard on the glass. To Leonard. Pascal Siakam. Deep right corner. To Van Vliet. Here's a chance from long range. That one off the mark. It's no good. To Holiday. Kyle Lowry pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Fires the 3. He's going to keep shooting them, but he misses yet again.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Fred VanVleet to Lowry. From long range. Still can't buy one from distance. It's no good. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Leonard to VanVleet. Going to launch beyond the arc. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. To Ball. No good. Fred VanVleet to Ibaka. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he's yet to hit one from deep. It's no good. Kyle Lowry snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Pascal Siakam, strong finish. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Ball into the front court. Looking to make something happen. That'll get out off the Raptors. So the Pelicans hold on to the possession. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Jeremy Lin. Entering the game for New Orleans, number 3.
Serge Ibaka swats it. That'll get out off the Raptors. Hart. Jumper's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Lowry. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
To Josh Hart. Now a steal as the Raptors have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Serge Ibaka with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Ibaka, always tough against this guy. Serge Ibaka, good closeout, still hits.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Substitution being made in this one.
For the New Orleans Pelicans, number 4, J.J. Redick.
Wide open look, won't go. Lowry into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead.
2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Shot from in close, no good. To Josh Hart. Down low to Okafor. Pascal Siakam tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Nice pass to set things up.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
So Lowry. Beyond the arc for 3. Kyle Lowry is going to get a chance at 3 here. For his career, 80% at the line. Knocks down the first. Second of 3 is good. And he cashes in at the line. 3. Driving right to the basket. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now.
Great anticipation. Knocks it down from mid-range. Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. Probing the defense. Lowry. He engulfed him that time. Serge Ibaka sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Lowry to Jeremy Lin. Deep left corner. Lowry to Lynn. Fires the three. Jeremy Lin forcing that one there. Well defended. Has a chance. Shot for more. No good. Deep three at the buzzer. 3/4 down. It's been all Raptors. Raptors ball as we get going here in the fourth. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Check Diallo, able to recover with the block. Has a look.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Favors. Stuffs it down with authority.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Here we go. I got him.
Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
It's Pelicans ball. To Favors. Serge Ibaka. Huge block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Here we go.
To Ibaka. Lowry. For three.
To number 50. That's his first personal.
Kyle Lowry. He's going to get 3 shots here. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw. And he hits the second. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line.
Number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Hart. In the slam.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Lowry to Van Vliet. Nothing going here on that drive. Lets it fly from long range. Fred Van Vliet locked in on that one.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
That pass taken away by Toronto.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
4-3, yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start dragging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Trying to cash in. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Pascal Siakam sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Pascal Siakam to Van Vliet. Goes to the left side to Van Vliet. Pascal Siakam. Lowry. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Pascal Siakam with a piece. Leonard. Pascal Siakam to Leonard. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Leonard. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Isn't giving him as much space anymore. They're crowding him every time he catches the ball and really getting into his legs defensively.
Leonard to Lowry. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at 3 here, shooting 66% in this contest. First try, no good. Second and 3, got it.
Number 2, Lonzo Ball.
Redick with it. Down a bundle. Pascal Siakam rejects it. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard to Jeremy Lin. Here's a chance from long range, and Jeremy Lin, muscle memory, puts it to good use there.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Redick with it. His guys down big. Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Number 33, Marc Gasol.
Ball to Holiday.
New Orleans. Number 11, Drew Holiday.
Ball. Deep 2 there, won't go. Here's Leonard for 2. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Pascal Siakam pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Leonard. Fred VanVleet. To Gasol. Down low. Almost, but no good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Throws it down. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Pascal Siakam to Leonard. Lowry. And a putback slam.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
New Orleans has it to Ball. Kyle Lowry snatching it out of the air. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. Now, opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Holiday. Now a steal as the Raptors have it. To Leonard. That'll get out off the Raptors. Ball with it up top. He'll run the offense. Kyle Lowry swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
fires the three. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Knocked loose. Plays like that could turn a game around. He missed a short one there. Fred VanVleet to Lowry. Fred VanVleet to Lowry. From long range. Smothering D.
Make the next one. Make the next one.
Lonzo with it. Looking to make something happen. Short jumper stays out.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
New Orleans will take it up to Holiday. Gets it in the left corner. Marc Gasol with the block. 9 blocks. Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back. This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of... I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Whoops. That won't go. To Leonard.
Shooter.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. Toronto has the basketball to Ibaka. Pascal Siakam. Ibaka. That's good D. Shot no good.
Oh, yeah, let's double. Shot. Yep. My ball.
The rebound's corralled by the Raptors. To Gasol. And the rebound comes down to New Orleans. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Gasol. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Pascal Siakam to Gasol. Pascal Siakam to Gasol. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Marc Gasol in rhythm hits the catch-and-shoot 3.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
To Ball. Marc Gasol tips it. It's been a brick wall. 10 blocks on the night.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
To Holiday. And a flash. Scores at the rim.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Ball's controlled by Lowry. Won't go.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Ball to Holiday. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
That'll get out off the Raptors. Time for some new personnel into the game.
Number 17, Jeremy Lin.
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Has a chance. That's rebounded by New Orleans.
Got him. Good trap.
Hey, check up. Let's go. Double.
Holiday
You go. Trap this. Come on, we got him.
has a look.
Side up.
Ingram's shot won't go. To Lin. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
I hear so many players talk about, oh, my skill set is this or my skill set is that. How about your skill set is your effort on the defensive end? That's something we don't talk about as much as we need to.
Almost unlucky bounce. Lonzo Ball brings it up the floor. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
The Raptors got the win with a comfortable scoring margin. Sometimes a team can hurt itself by being too aggressive on defense. And sometimes a team can guarantee itself a win by using defensive aggression in a focused way, like we saw here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Toronto Raptors. The Pelicans didn't get the victory they wanted here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Check out the leading scorers for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. Defense.
The Toronto Raptors showed us how important defense can be in this league, especially when it leads to plenty of opportunities on the other end of the court.
Player of the game.
Being able to put up these kind of numbers is always impressive, but having the ability to lead and inspire is something special. This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And here we've got the upcoming games for the Toronto Raptors. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
Max up, bust down, max up, bust down, seal up, break it down, wait up, bust it down, open up, then up, this a buzz, got it in the old name, the buzz.